Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm not happy, Bob.
My video is stuttering. No! Alright. We are officially in dangerous territory. Let's see if I can fix my camera.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Not again! Oh, you made it worse.
I made it worse. I just made my face freeze. Wait. Deactivate my face. Oh yeah, I'm just gone now. All right, we might have another night of small webcam mare. Let's see here. Is this it? No. All right. Didn't yet. All right. Small mare it is. Let's see if I can get this shit going. On the fly once again.
Your forces are under attack.
There I am. All right. All right, let me figure this. Let me resize myself.
Who are you?
This sucks. My faces. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Myself. I'll just be a moment, everybody. Help me. All right.
You're part of an evil system. How dare you?
You have more than one how dare you person.
Sucker! You're no artist. You disgrace. Who are you? You're no artist. You commit evil. You're part of an evil system. How dare you? You disgrace. You're flat. You are cursed to hell.
Oh wait. Hold on. I didn't lock the perspective on me. That's sort of what I look like, right? I'm getting smaller while you do that. Just like Chibi.
Yeah, he's slowly turning into 1 pixel.
Yeah, my face is bouncing around like a DVD. All right, I'm just gonna be a little smaller and then we'll start. All right, folks. Thingus has begun. And, just to get things started. Well, that was us getting things started. Just to get things started, a mistake, a problem. I'm Meredith, the bitch with the bad webcam, and this is my brother Joe. And every week we get on here, we play some old ass video games. But every once in a while, we like to do something brand new. And this game here, UFO 50, it's actually a compilation of games. It's been the talk of the town lately, so we really wanted to get on this and have a little fun playing this tonight. Check it out if you haven't. I mean, look, I don't know if it's good yet. Don't check it out until you see us play it. But this is already very adorable, so let's have fun. Okay. All right, so there's just so many. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's do Party House. Let's be streamers who play it all in order, and we have to complete every game. 2-player versus?
Yeah.
Cute. Look at all these characters. It's you. Oh, this party is getting out of hand. They're not, are they invited? Oh, this guy's trouble. They're wild buddies, rich pals, old friends, and wild buddies who are trouble. So how do we get them? Do we have to have more points?
Yeah, how do you get your guy?
Yeah, how do you get your troublesome guys? Oh, great.
I don't know. I thought that these games would be self-explanatory, but I'm already lost.
I'm lost. Okay, the party's full. Did I already spend some pop on that guy? Alright, I can't afford any of these guys anymore, so I guess I'm done. This is you, right?
No! Didn't mean to do that.
Uh-oh. I'm guessing that if your party is big enough, you, Oh, wild boy, but he's popular. Okay. I don't quite understand the action of opening the door. Is that just for fun? Gotta pay this guy. Oh no, wait, I get money for inviting this guy. Okay. I think that's all I got.
How do I do anything?
I think all you seem to be able to do is open the door.
Oh.
Or end your party before, I guess, troublemakers come. Oh, you got, like, lots of popularity there.
Okay, so I spend that on what number it says below them?
Yeah, I believe so. I really want to have that dog at my party.
Yeah. It's Heidi.
It's Heidi. Heidi is not really very fun at a party is the thing. Is that a little refrigerator that has your drinks in it? Oh, it's your roll. I see. Oh, I see. If you get the alien at the party, shit really pops off.
All right. I got a dog and a security officer.
That sounds pretty good.
Wait, did I actually get them?
Yeah, it's not entirely clear to me if I got them, except that my popularity goes down. I feel like the voice here is so sober. It is time to throw another party. Trouble.
Yeah, they should get Laird Nimoy to do the voice. It's time to throw another party.
All right. I do have enough for my monkey. No, wait. I have enough for a dog. I guess I'll get old friend back. Am I swapping them out for somebody else? I wish I knew how it worked, guys, but I don't.
No!
No, I see. So that's how the system stays balanced. If you have too much fun.
Yeah, the people in the neighborhood get mad.
Somebody was a bit of a killjoy. This guy looks fun. A hippie. Yeah, this game absolutely makes you think. You keep inviting fun people. Oh, it's my turn. All right, I am just about ready to move on from this. It's a fun concept, but I feel like we could be doing a little more action on the stream here.
Yeah. Can we get a brainless game to play?
Time for brainless game. But very adorable. All right. Paint chase. Bug hunter sounds promising. I love this little concept that you've got like these dusty old discs and you're just checking them out. All right, let's get to the bugs. I see. So, all right. That didn't get me closer to the bug. The bug will move. I see. That's the bugs. That's what the bug likes to do, eh? Oh, that's not a bug. I see. Oh, I see. You can't shoot through them. I guess I better rest. I really like these designs. They got that good, like, 80s ugliness to them.
Yeah, like a lot of the screen is taken up by menus, so the actual game is only like there.
Yeah. What did I just do?
I'm worried that these games aren't going to be brainless enough.
No, we're gonna be made to think way too much. This is a problem, guys.
But yeah, like what's going on?
Let's see what's going on. Or maybe instead of playing together, let's do one player for now. How does that sound? That way one of us can think and the other one can bother the other one. There we go. Cute. Of course, I don't feel like we're killing these bugs at all.
No, the situation has only gotten worse.
It seems like, okay, I've been trying to kill that guy for quite a while now. There are new modules like up on the side here. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Oh. Killed myself and everyone.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. Here, you take why don't you take controller 1 and play a game by yourself, and then I'll have a little bit of brain capacity for both of us. Now for a real game. How about the game of life? How's that for an adventure? So each of these games purports to be from a year too. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
This one's 1988. It's cute. It's a lie, but it's very adorable. It all looks very legit.
Yeah, this is a lot like WarioWare, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which it says we're playing, but not really.
Yes. It does say we're playing WarioWare. Sorry, guys. cute. It's like obviously like a little bit more. It's got like the power of a Sega Genesis, but the flat limited colors of like an earlier console.
Yeah.
I enjoy that about it. One of these 50 games should have an 80-hour campaign for no reason. Yeah, no, I would love to find out that one of these games is just like unbelievably complex. Maybe they all are. You could spend an entire year playing these games. If I got a pack of 50 video games when I was a kid, that would be like the rest of my year for sure.
Have you played a game like that presented itself one way and then was unbelievably complex? There's a game called Frog Fractions that's like that. Have you heard of that?
No, but it sounds like an educational game for kids.
Yes, and it looks like one, but then the more you play it, the more game there was that you didn't realize.
That's fun. So like what kind of game are we talking?
It's like a text adventure.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I watched Danielle play it for a while.
Frog Fractions. It has a sequel. Let Meredith play. No. No. Meredith doesn't need to play. I'll just sit here and watch.
No, don't let Meredith play. She'll try to read everything. She'll forget that we're here. I'm not reading anything really, although I think I probably have to understand this stuff to a degree.
Yeah, there's a lot of like transactional stuff in this game.
It wants so many things that I don't have any of.
Yeah, everywhere you go, they're asking you for money.
I need ingots and moon drops.
I'm guessing you need to make some kills in order to get these things. You need to start harvesting some of this beautiful world and killing some of these cute creatures.
He's like, I need meat. And he'll let me pass. Is that meat? 1,000 moon drops into 1 moon ingot?
Oh my god.
Yeah, like, this is very funny, but where am I even supposed to go?
I love the idea that, like, it's not actually possible for you to do any of this.
I don't have any stuff for this.
Let's see, what the hell is up? I went on a trip. I went on a trip this weekend to Toronto, Canada. And it was really, really lovely there. Have you ever been to Toronto, Joe?
No, I don't think so.
It's like, it's like the biggest Canadian city.
Yeah.
And it's got like the shape of a New York or a Chicago, but with no personality whatsoever. It's just like a clean version of like an American city.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say. But there's a lot of cool stuff there. It's worth going. You'll have a great time. Great people, great stuff, great houses if you can get them. Good bookstores, tasty food, and the weed situation is not nearly as visibly government run as it is in Nova Scotia. They have actual, like, cool dispensaries where like a cute girl will sell you weed. I'm not saying that, the people that sell you weed at the beer store in Nova Scotia are not cute, but they're not hired because they're cute, They're not going to flirt with you while like, you know, if you go to like the dispensaries in Toronto and you're like, do you have anything that's kind of like this? Then, you know, you'll instantly get like, well, I really like this. And, you know, they kind of make you feel smart. They kind of help you, they kind of help you on the journey to your decision, even though your decision is basically just like, oh, this name has a food or a type of word that inspires my curiosity. And I'm going to basically just get high based on that. But somebody cute helped me decide. If you go into an NSLC, you're literally just like selecting it from a clipboard, and they don't know anything about it, and they're just getting it for you because you asked for it. There's no bud tenders, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In Toronto, you can, you know, you can test out whether you feel cute today on the person selling you weed.
Yeah, they won't even have beer goggles.
No, well, they're just high all the time. And they'll be like, oh, a person's talking to me and it's my job to talk to them. But, you know, if you're nice, maybe it'll be a fun experience for both of you. Although I said to my bud tender, I'm from because like she rung me up for like too few of the things. I didn't know what the price was supposed to be, and I was like, oh whoops, you know, I'm from the US and it's all really expensive there. And she's like, oh yeah, the US, and you've got that whole election, and like, you know, when you bring up that you're from the US with Canadians, they do that little thing with you, which is kind of wild because I've never gone to anybody else's country and said, oh, and that whole election you've got here, right? Like, it's kind of insane that everybody is following our stupid election once again.
Hey, leave me out of it. I have nothing to do with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, she was like, you know, I all I said about the election, I was like, you know, it's awesome here how like you guys have an election 1 month away from like when the vote is when you're actually meant to vote. You start the election, you start the political ads and everything. And then it's over really quickly. But in America, it's never ending. We're always in an election year, basically.
Yeah.
And she's like, she like was about to say who she hopes wins, and then kind of caught herself and decided better. Maybe I had resting conservative face or something to her. And she was just like, well, let's hope that there is a desirable outcome. And I was like, yeah, I didn't have any answer for that. What am I going to do? Get into it with her?
Yeah, I also think Trump should get shot in the face. That's what you meant, right?
Yeah, but you can't say that.
Well, you know, I don't think political violence is a good way to attain power.
No.
But I just think he should be shot in the face and live so he can get shot in the face again.
Well, it's happened one time so far.
Yes, 1.5 times.
Oh, that guy at the golf course had no chance.
Well, he got pretty close.
Really?
He got like within like 5 football fields from him.
That's not that close. I'm sorry.
Not that close.
Not that
Wasn't
close.
even close.
Very far away, not within earsight. I just like, look, I'm sorry. Like, he went to the golf course and camped out with his gun. That doesn't mean he almost shot him.
No, but it means that there are copycats.
Yeah.
lurking in the bushes.
Yeah, but they're all really stupid.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, I don't know how much you saw about this, but like he like went to Ukraine. And
yeah,
he seems like kind of old guy.
He's like a, you know, a Facebook wonk, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like the kind of Democrat that's just like 100% invested in all the like various things we're supposed to care about.
Various things that he's read about on like his Facebook feed that may or may not be true. Yeah, I saw them arresting him. He seemed stupid.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he doesn't seem like he could have actually done it, but well, I don't know. I guess from here on out, looking at this pattern, we're just gonna have worse and stupider shooter attempts from here on out.
Yeah, the first guy got the corner of his ear. Second guy didn't even fire a gun.
He wasn't even in the same like football field.
No, the third guy is going to like accidentally fall face first into a puddle and drown.
But he's still gonna be like, I have to fundraise off of this.
Oh yeah, no,
they almost got me again.
Yeah, no, it's true. He didn't look very based. The new guy. He didn't look based. Well, you know, they didn't kill him, so he didn't have a chance to look as, you know, at maximum based. He didn't reach his max base potential. So you just have to do this forever.
I guess so. It's like Cookie Clicker. Have you ever played that?
No. Is that the game where you have to like sit in a man's basement and click while he tells you to click?
What game is that?
That's like a new game that came out pretty recently, where it's like basically like a Saw type game where you wake up tied to a chair or something, and there's just a man telling you to click. And you do it because he told you to, and you feel like you don't have a choice.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
Is Cookie Clicker anything like that?
I mean, Cookie Clicker is a game, it's a browser game where there's a big cookie and you click it, and every time you click the cookie, you get cookies. But like, you do it until you have like automatic cookie makers, like you get grandmas who make cookies for you. And like eventually you can upgrade the grandmas to like mutated alien grandmas that do like multipliers of how many cookies that they usually make. So like you have like eventually you have like factories and like all these like you have like cookie farms that grow cookies. You have like mutant cookies that are like gigantic. You can make like trillions. Like you start with like, and like you have automatic clickers, like how in this game I have those plants are like automatically farming them. You have clickers, and like the clickers are like also clicking the cookie while you're clicking the cookie. And like you go from like hundreds of cookies a second to thousands to like millions and then quintillions of cookies every second.
Oh my
and it's
God.
like it never ends. You just keep on making cookies. It's a lot of fun. And like the point of the game is that it keeps going while you're not playing it. So you come back to it later after a few hours of work. And it's like, oh wow, I have 6 quintillion cookies every second now. And it's like yeah, it's really funny, especially the grandmas.
So like when you first start the game, you're just clicking on cookies.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh
yeah,
my
and
God.
by a few hours in, you're not even clicking anymore because like it's way more efficient to make factories that make cookies and stuff.
But then you get no fun out of the game anymore.
Yeah, well, your click also gets upgraded, so like you can click a cookie, and instead of giving you 1 cookie, it gives you like 60,000 cookies. It's like click, 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 click. You're just doing like 30 times a second, however fast you can do it. Like,
oh my God.
yeah, I like Cookie Clicker. I bet Oscar would think that's fun.
Yes, he probably would.
It's just about getting cookies, and you get so many.
Yeah. All right. That sounds fun. My son's gonna be addicted to Cookie Clickers.
Yeah, he'll love Cookie Clicker. You just keep that open on your browser and forget it's there, and then later, well, he won't, but you can try to make him forget it's there.
Cookie time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's always cookie time, even when you're not thinking about it. But there's lots of games like that called idle games.
Yes. Yeah, that was kind of a popular genre for a while, eh?
Yeah. Well, you just got back from Canada and you're doing the A thing.
I know. Oh,
You just
look,
got ood of Canada.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there pretty quickly. I feel like I've never had so many Canadians in my life before. I'm adding more all the time.
Cool.
Someday I'll just go and not come back. You're gonna lose me, America. I mean it this time. Inscription? That might be the name of it. I honestly don't know the name of the game. It's just a fairly recent 2024 game with a man who is making you click. But yeah, it sounds spiritually not dissimilar from the idle games. It's just like, you know, I guess it's a commentary on how coercive that feels.
Yeah. I mean, it's also just like the idea that you can skin a game to be anything you want when the game is the same.
Yes.
It's like you really made Cookie Clicker, but creepy and like a completely different feeling.
I like the idea of like a creepy game like that, but you learn to make it as efficient as Cookie Clicker.
Yeah.
Like you start to farm your clickers, and then you start to farm your guys who are forcing you to click. And then you're just like, you're captive in like 500,000 different houses with like each with a guy inside forcing you to click.
Yeah, I don't know. Like even this, there's something fun about it. Just like collecting Viv Gives.
Yeah, collecting Viv Gives and like farming.
This
and,
is like Stardew Valley a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. It does remind me of Stardew Valley a bit.
I got one ingot.
That's oh, that got you one.
Okay. Free meat. Oh, finally, I'm making progress.
All right.
Oh, I gotta come back later. Oh, wait, no,
Wait.
he gave me the meat.
You get a free meat. You get one free meat per day.
Uh-oh, the meat runs out.
Oh my god.
I got 120 seconds per meat. What am I supposed to do with this?
It has not been explained.
Ow. I lost seconds by getting hit.
And you died.
No!
Oh my god. And
Plus
you're just
everything.
back with nothing.
Yeah, I have no meat, no nothing. Anyway, what were we talking about? Back to this.
Yeah, I love that. All those precious seconds just gone immediately. Trudeau was also arresting people for protesting Israel. Yeah, no. Look, I have no delusions about escaping that. I'll be running from that for the rest of my life.
Yeah, Canadian Hans Landa will find you. It's like you say about and he raises an eyebrow. You say, oh no, yeah, instead of, oh yeah, no.
They come after you. Yeah, the moondrops are going up because he's farming them too. He's like hitting the crystal to get them and farming them at the same time.
I like how the more you make, the worse the frame rate is.
So was this game number 1?
Was it number 1? No.
Oh, okay, because this kind of seems like the signature title right here. Right? It's got the little guy.
Yeah, although I thought maybe he was in like more than one game.
Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, the frame rate keeps dropping when you get a lot of them.
Well, like this is this is kind of a oh, nice. I got a Viv give. This is like a satire, but games are legitimately like this. Like, you ever play Minecraft?
Minecraft is this.
There's like, you go into Minecraft and you have to punch trees until you get enough wood. Then you have to turn the wood into tools so you can punch, so you can get more wood. Then you need to turn that wood into tools so that you can get cobblestone. Turn the cobblestone into tools so that you can get iron. Turn the iron into tools so that you can get gold and diamonds. And then, you know, that's the strongest thing is diamonds.
Whatever happened to having a childhood? Like, why do you have to work?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think you should write off Minecraft. I think it is a lot of fun, especially if you have friends playing with you. Oscar would probably get into it.
Yeah, but he can't. There's no way he's gonna play an online game.
No, I mean, you could. Yeah, I guess you would need like more than one console. Like, you'd need 2 switches to play
we could
locally.
do a LAN party.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I'd play Minecraft for them.
That sounds cute. The end goal of Minecraft is being able to compose an album using redstone.
Yeah, like, people do all kinds of like big Minecraft projects just for like a shit post. Like, they'll be like, I created Pokemon Red in Minecraft using nothing but blocks, using nothing but matches and twigs.
Yeah, that's I mean, that just says I have time.
Well, yeah, I mean, once you've done it, it's not like you're actually gonna play it.
No.
It's like, I created all of Miyazaki's movies in Minecraft. It's like, thumbs up. Cool. Never goes to it.
Yeah,
like,
no.
It's like, I'm glad that the internet connects so many people that we can see things like this, but like, we're also connected to so many people that we don't even have time to see all the like things that people slaved over.
No, we can be bored about that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, back in like the boing boing days, if somebody did extremely high effort video game shit, a lot of people would see it.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time since check out this cool stuff was like a 3 times a day occurrence.
Yeah.
Now, like at any given moment on Reddit, there is a trending post where somebody spent 1,000 hours of their life doing something.
Yeah.
And like, it's about to get pushed down to the bottom by another post. By, 100 other posts. The same shit. Having spare time to do nerdy things is like not really a claim to fame anymore. Sorry to say.
No, I mean, you go on TikTok and it's just like a guy like rebuilding his car after an accident, or like someone who trained their dog, or like someone who has like a cat that's like a big cat. It's like, look at how my cat and dog move in synchronicity. I trained them to do that.
Right. And then like at the same time, there's like a guy who's like, I took a picture of myself every hour for 85 years. Here it is.
Yeah, there's so many of those now.
Yeah.
It's like the people who started making theirs when they saw the one back in like 2009.
Yes.
Are already like, they already have like a video now.
Yeah. They're already dying of old age.
It's been 15 years since Noah takes a photo of himself every day.
Yep. Yeah.
Or, since he uploaded it.
Yeah.
And he's made a sequel since then, and now he's even older.
He made us. You mean he's still taking photos every day?
Yeah, he hasn't stopped making the video even after it's been out for 15 years.
I see. He's got to make more content.
Yeah, he's still living his life after death.
Why are you still here? That's what I'll say when he makes another video.
Yeah, or like you'll comment on Noah's new video, like, whatever happened to Noah?
Yeah, whatever happened to him? And he's like, I'm still here.
I remember when he used to take a picture of himself every day.
I'm still here.
What happened to that?
I'm still here.
What was that? You hear that?
There's a new video of me. I'm still Noah. I'm older now. Oh look, he's still here. He's older now.
Oh wow, it's so sad that he still has to make videos to keep relevancy. It's like, he used to be cute. Now he's like old.
Oh my God. Oh no, he's old.
Oh no, he's old.
Want to feel old? Noah's old.
But Noah was always old. Oh no, I was always old.
I don't want to feel old.
I was already old when Noah released his first video.
All right, here's a fun hack. Play the video backwards. Now he's young. Now I'm young.
All right, are we sticking this one out or?
I don't know, man. I mean, you're the one playing the game. Do you enjoy it?
I'm making progress, but very little.
I think this is the 80-hour campaign game that somebody was suggesting before.
Well, I like this more because I'm not reading anything.
Yeah, we can just
The game
talk.
is simple, and we're having conversations.
All right, so we're probably just going to play this for the next 2 hours. Yeah, no, Joe's enjoying it, so let's let him have fun. Fun is allowed. Any other fun allowed you've come across this week?
Fun allowed, huh? As opposed to enshittification where things get less fun.
Exactly.
I don't know, cause like I've been spending too much time watching YouTube shorts. They grab me and I get mad realizing that I've been just sitting here watching shorts.
Yeah, no, I can't watch shorts. I mentioned this to you earlier, but like shorts don't tell you when they were made unless you like dig for the info. They don't give you any information. They just jump in front of your face.
No.
Viv give. Viv give.
Yeah, and like the player that you are supposed to watch shorts in is ass. It's like they like, it sucked since it came out like 3 years ago.
And shorts have not gotten any, like, have not made any more sense to me than they used to.
No, I mean, as a person who makes videos, I've never gotten the sense that making shorts would be good for my channel or would be good for my videos.
No, I'm sorry, I already told you this, but I watched somebody reenact a scene from my game, like play through a scene of my game, but with like really goofy voices. And it was like, I think one of the more upsetting scenes in the game. And this video had like 10,000 views, and there was like absolutely no indication that anybody who watched this short had any idea what the person was playing or what any of it meant. I don't think they were even aware of their surroundings.
Well, I think that is intentional. They keep certain facts hidden away from the viewer so that they'll get curious and that they'll get angry and get invested that way.
Right,
like, wait till the end and nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Wait till the end.
But I watched until the end. They got me.
They got you. You think Joe should make Papa's Catitos into shorts?
Well, the problem with that is that it would require effort.
Yeah, you would have to redo the screen size, right?
That's so annoying.
Yeah, that's
so
annoying.
Stupid. Like,
can you just crop it?
Oh my god!
And not think.
I tried that, but it's like, no, it doesn't work. How about you pan and scan? No, thanks.
No.
I don't feel like it really. Like I've looked at the cartoons and thought this is going to be so much work to add the pan and scan just so I can ruin my own videos.
Just ruin your own videos.
Somebody else could upload them as shorts.
Well, yeah, that sounds good. Somebody else uploads them as shorts. It'll drive the exact same amount of revenue to you because nobody watching it is going to like engage with anything else you do anyway, right? Oh, who's that?
That duck?
Yeah. Is he new?
I got 5 ingots, so I built that house and then he just moved into it.
He moved in.
I can make it bigger. This really just keeps going forever.
Forever.
I mean, if you've played Minecraft or Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing or like any of the 20 million other games just like that, you've felt exactly this way.
Wow.
It's actually really, this is pretty funny how it is just like that. Yeah, like what else is this just like? Oh my God, Animal Crossing, it's like, there's Tom Nook, the little Tanuki guy, and he gives you a house, but you have to spend so much time paying it off. And then like after you've paid it off, he's like, you want to upgrade your house? So
Right,
then you
he
just
tries
keep
to catch
paying
you
it off.
again. No, he doesn't want you to own your house outright.
No.
That was like the thing that always kept me from playing the Animal Crossing games is that you basically need to like owe $400,000 at the beginning of every game.
Yeah.
That's like like I'll just save that for real life. Thanks.
Man, people bring that shit into real life. They're like, hey, it's me on Twitter. Sorry to do this, mutuals, but turnip prices. Anybody got turnips for good prices?
They panhandle for the game.
Well, they just ask if people, because I think everybody's turnip prices are different. It's like turnips are stocks, but in Animal Crossing. So like,
but if everyone's price is different, it doesn't behave like stocks, right?
Well, I mean, the money doesn't translate to real world like how money would. It's like you just do it so you could buy furniture in the game. It's not like it's like you buy furniture and it's like, oh, I got this one, which you might use to trade with someone else later.
Oh my God.
But it's you know, it's not like you can turn that into real money if you get lots of bells from selling turnips.
Oh my God.
But people do bring it into real life and that they're like talking about on their Twitter and like asking people if they got turnips.
They got turnips.
Yeah, I mean that's like almost NFTs at that point.
Yeah, I don't like farming sims. I don't like what is Animal Crossing? Is that a cozy game? I find cozy games to be very demanding. Like when I want to be cozy, I lie back on my couch after cleaning my house and I drift into a fantastical world of horrors. That's how I get cozy.
Well, yeah, like Animal Crossing doesn't let you like like yeah, like I think Stardew Valley is like a little more fun because there's a few more types of play. Like you can get a sword and go into a dungeon and kill enemies and stuff. You can look for treasures.
You go fishing with the homeless guy. You can try and get like the person you like best to marry you.
Yeah. Yeah, Animal Crossing just has like you could like hang out with neighbors. You can't date them though.
I mean, I find it all very thankless work to try and get the nice lady to marry you.
Yeah, I've never pursued a marriage in Stardew Valley. I was always like, you know, I'll just work this year and next year. And then I did that in real life, so yeah, it's like I know what you mean, like, you know, why play a game where you use a yo-yo to hit the crystal when you can just do it in real life?
Because it'll never be this simple in real life.
Yeah.
It'll never be as simple as like you chop down the trees and you've got one wood. It's like it takes a world of real work and it simplifies it down to like very basic numbers and statistics. And I get that part, but like at the end of the day, I want there to be actual fruits of my labor. If I spend all day farming, I want to eat my fruit.
Yeah.
And there's nothing at the end of Stardew Valley.
There's no end.
There's no end. You're just getting mad at Concerned Ape on social media all day. He's just apologizing to you for like not getting the free update out fast enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember there being a while between it having co-op and not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you know, it came out.
Is he making another game?
That I don't know.
He's updating Stardew all the time.
Yeah, it's still not done. Just like you when you play the game. It's never done.
I'm done. I'm done. Like I said, Stardew Valley was my pregnancy sickness game. I was vomiting pickles and playing Stardew Valley. Oh, man.
This reminds me of Maple Story, too. It's just like you versus a mushroom enemy with like 9,000 HP.
How's your farming operation going? Is there a way to get better farm?
I mean, I'm about to get one more plant. It's taken me like 10 minutes just to get 2,500. I'm sure there's also a better way to do this that I just don't know. That's the maximum.
They should rename the game UFO 3 because we're gonna get through 3 of these games. Yeah. That's probably
60,
that's the max you can farm. Why is the farm that size?
He wants that much, but I can't get that much. Okay, this game is hilarious. Can I like save my progress in this?
I think it does save your progress. It would be really funny if it didn't, but at the beginning we did a save slot, so I'm pretty sure yeah.
All right, let's. Oh, it shows which ones we've played.
Yeah.
Let's try the first one. See how that is.
I love when a game says its title right in the game.
Nice.
I love when a climbing graphic is just the character flipped.
Yeah.
Like the animation.
That is a Pugsley sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
You just disappear.
But yeah, like it is weird that games that are supposed to be like peaceful seem to be the ones that are the most demanding.
Yeah. Yeah, like they demand a lot of your attention to like grind away at like really mundane little tasks. And like, you know, like I said, my life is filled with mundane little tasks all day long. Like I can't walk from one room to another without thinking about all the tiny little shit I could be doing and often end up doing because otherwise I'll have to do it later.
Yeah.
So like all day long, I'm already gaming and strategizing to reduce the amount of mundane little tasks that I need to do.
And then to relax, you do a bunch of mundane little tasks in a virtual world.
Definitely not. No, I need high stakes shit to do in the virtual world.
Yeah.
I need to slay the princess. I need to escape from hell.
Yeah, not just escape from debt.
Yeah. Yeah. A simulation of escaping from debt. I like that there's no villains, and even though you have a sword. What are you meant to do with the sword? I guess eventually there will be villains. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, this game is quite mysterious. I love the little like distant planets and stars and stuff. Those look like they're made of ice. Oh. You just die.
Nope.
Oh, can't kill them. Okay.
Very slow little guy.
No.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No!
Wow, you are so slow. You'll probably eventually be able to get some speed.
No. I only have one egg left.
These mushrooms will be the end of you. No! Satisfying. No!
Yeah, this game reminds me of Knit. KNYTT.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's a game where you're just a little guy and you're exploring like a massive empty world with like little hazards like this everywhere.
Yeah.
That game was fun. It's just like a little, and it's very little. Like the resolution of the game is little too. It's like a PC game, so like, you know, it's not stretched out like this. It's just small.
I see. It looks like you diffused that
Okay.
pickaxe.
How did I get hit by his boomerang?
Yeah,
and
you got
like,
hit by it.
He lost the boomerang.
Yes. It's like a little
No.
Damn. It's like a little it's like, you know, a little bust a move sympathy bonus. Oh man. My headphones are squeezing my head.
Damn it.
I've been talking and thinking about web comics again these last few days because I've been seeing my friends talk about it a little bit, and I don't know, maybe these ideas are kind of indulgent, but I've been thinking about it anyway. Like, you know, just basically the idea that at the end of like the newspaper syndication years and before the webtoon years, there was this golden period. Oh, nice. There was this period where it was possible to like stake out on your own and just it's just in the way. Oh. And then you hatch from the center of the room, huh?
What were you saying?
Nice. That there was just this little window, you know, where you could be independent. You could have your own website. You could build up your audience. You could connect with your audience directly. And I saw a friend talking this week about how, and this is somebody who makes webcomics and teaches webcomics, talking about how they have lots of conversations with people who don't actually like remember webcomics before Webtoon and think that like Homestuck is an example of an early webcomic. Even though Homestuck wasn't even the first like MS Paint adventure.
Yeah.
So, you know, the old world of webcomics was kind of flipping out over this idea that, oh,
Damn it.
that kills you too. What the hell are you supposed to do?
Like,
People are just kind of flipping out over the idea that not only are webcomics over, which we knew, but they are also being forgotten along with all of the rot of the internet and the way big tech has replaced websites with a few choice apps. So
where these conversations are being had, where everything is always doom and gloom.
I mean, these conversations are being had on like Blue Sky, where everything's happy in the future.
Sure.
So look, I'm not like, I wouldn't say that I'm all doom and gloom, but I do feel like it's true that it's true that, you know, comics have been captured by like basically a single platform, and it's no longer possible to I mean, I don't know, it's not that it's no longer possible, but people are limited in their imagination and their ability to imagine something
Yeah.
beyond just, you know, signing a contract with Webtoon.
Oops.
Their sandwich.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't want to blame it all on Homestuck, but that was like the first time a webcomic was like gigantic, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Homestuck does deserve to be considered one of the most notable, and that's, I think, something that is worth talking about. Homestuck deserves to be considered one of the earliest notable webcomics because, let's face it, a lot of this disappearing history of webcomics, it's important to me and to other people who were there and who might still be there. But are all of these comics worth saving? But like, I think, you know, obviously I think the answer is yes. Because something doesn't have to be good or lasting to be of significance to a time period and what came after it.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't just like forget about all the shit that wasn't Homestuck, right?
No, you shouldn't only think about the things that were massively popular.
Yeah.
And I see that as a mistake that's happening right now with animation. It's like people are like, how can I do indie animation? There's no way I can get 600 million views like Skibbity Toilet. It's like, hold on. You don't have to be the most popular thing in the world just to survive. But we're kind of creeping towards that, where like nobody wants to try unless it's going to be, you know, successful.
Well, people's imagination is limited by the commercial constraints, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people can dream about these things as kids, but when they're adults, there's basically a ticking timer before they need to be making a living.
Yeah.
And if they can't fathom the path to making a living, then they can't even take make the leap and hope to get there. And you know, it's been for a while now. The way to make a living from, you know, YouTube is to have millions and millions of subscribers. The way to make a living from Webtoon is to have one of the top webcomics. And it's like, I feel like everybody who's already made their bones, who is going to make their bones on those platforms, has already done so. And in that way, it's incredibly similar to the syndicate model of yore. except that the workload is actually worse. This is so cute. Like, people on Webtoon have to draw like these massive scrolling comics, which I'm not saying the quality is higher than like a syndicated strip, but like a syndicated cartoonist had to draw 4 panels a day, 6 days a week, right? 3 to 4 panels, and then a Sunday. I'm pretty sure these Webtoon cartoonists are making more than that. All Webtoons, Gabby says, all Webtoons are rated out of 10 with stars, but apparently anything below 9 gets pushed out of view. It doesn't get publicized at all. Now, that sounds correct. That sounds about standard. I mean, good luck getting anybody to buy a Steam game with mixed reviews. I mean, yeah, it's the same, like, you know, perhaps somebody could also make the case that there was like a golden age of indie games where you could have a hit indie game by, you know, I don't know, the strength of your imagination, and that has obviously changed because you can't sell a game without Steam. So this is just every medium now, is this, right?
What?
There's one platform that's in charge of all the money moving in and out of the industry, and none of it is going to the artist. It's all going to the platform. It's all completely captured. And the only thing you can hope to do is be part of their ad revenue share. Nice. Did you do it? Nice.
I mean, yeah, but like, you know, we all use the platform to make money. You could probably find something else out that isn't on the platform, but because it makes money, because it works for you, then it's like the default thing.
Yes. Well, yeah, but then, you know, if you're not interested in money, or at least you are not urgently in need of money, then yeah, you can experiment with other platforms. But ultimately, when you make that thing and nobody comes to watch it, except like the 5 people who are, you know, out of principle using that platform too, you're going to be like, well, fuck, I need the platform.
Yeah.
You know, you could just post your shit on Itch.io and GOG, these platforms that really try to, you know, pay out artists fairly, and they don't force DRM onto your game. But I want more than like 100 people to play my game. And that really complicates things.
But does that even work? Like, on YouTube, I could get views, but can the average person get views?
Like somebody starting today and not like 15 years ago?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it's very difficult. So I'm not sure if the platform would be helpful.
The scam is already complete. Like I said, everyone who was going to make money from it, or carve out an audience from it, has already done so. And now maybe once a year you've got one person who breaks through. That's exactly how the syndication model worked.
Yeah.
You had a tiny handful of people who would get syndicated every year, and due to dropping ad revenue, there would only be like, you know, a couple each year, and of them, very few, if any, sold their strip to enough papers to make a living and quit their day job.
Did I get game over? Oh, come on.
My friend used to spend tons of time completely reformatting her comics for Webtoon and just ended up abandoning them on the site altogether because the amount of effort versus the number of people seeing it was simply not worth it. Oh my God, that's hell.
I mean, that's basically what I did last week. Is I stopped working on the cartoon that I now have is 90% finished, so that I could make something else that takes one day to make one video.
Yeah. You're adapting to what the platform is hungry for.
Well, I'm not going to blame it entirely on some unfeeling monster machine, because I think a lot of it has to do with people and what people want. And it's like, people are going to argue with me uploading every day. They're going to watch everything I make.
No. I mean, I think that's a good way of looking at it, is that this is something that legitimately makes people happy and they don't have to wait for it.
Yeah.
And the combination of those two things is kind of a winning combination. Don't we love Papa Scatito, folks?
I like Papa Scatito. I mean, yeah.
I wake up in the morning and I look for the new one.
Uh-huh.
I never do that about anything.
Uh-huh.
There's something to it. There's something to it.
I gotta say, I'm glad that I made those webcomics years ago, even though I never made a cent off of them, because that's exactly how I'm making these. It's like, I get up and I make something, and it's like, it's done that day. I begin it and finish it in the same day, and that's so much better than having to work on something for months and then get a few people being cool. It's the same exact reaction when I make something that took a day.
Yes.
And I don't want to blame it entirely on the platform, because on the other hand, I'm like, Joe, what are you doing? Why didn't you do this years ago? You have to be constantly uploading. Not to say that it's cool to compromise or anything, but you believe in this too. You agree that people should get something more often than what they've been getting from me.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I love your effort videos, but I love these too.
Yeah, they're fun. They're the ideas that I didn't even think I could do because they're too short. And now it's oh, I could just do all of them.
Right. Because when you get right down to it, the thing people love about it is not the high level of detail for these models. It's your voice.
Yeah, it's the raw ideas, not the flawless executions that people care about. That, I mean, you're surrounded by AI now, which can do art. In some ways, that's better than you. But in other ways, it has no idea of how to make art that resonates with people. And you could do that yourself without anything except being a human.
Right. You can find your own way to streamline the process. Yeah, I think it's worth it for any of us to I think it's worth it for any of us to think about whether we are sort of stubbornly sticking to something that is maybe weighing us down a bit.
Yeah. What?
Like what? Well, I mean, I'm very grateful that I ended Octopus Pie when I did. I think I said everything I wanted to say, and I think if I had stuck around, it would have been out of a desire to not explore what else people want.
Uh-huh.
This is so funny.
Yeah, this is great. This is very WarioWare.
Yeah, totally. Just sacrificing as many guys as needed. How many? Do you have a certain number of guys?
Yeah, on the top right.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. You were saying?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad I moved on from comics because I learned that I realized that I was going to have to humble myself and be a newcomer somewhere. And if I'd stayed in webcomics, I think I would have been a big fish in a little pond.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have kind of started over, you know, taken the skills that I built in that world, but kind of start over and reintroduce myself. And I think that has been hard and worthy of my time and humility. It's good to start over and be a beginner somewhere. I think so.
I agree. Yeah, like you're constantly putting yourself through these difficult times so that you can make yourself better. It's like you don't see a lot of people who will willingly go into something else because that's hard. You know, they've already felt these ways, like they've already sucked at something and then gotten good, and now it's like you're telling me I have to go back to kindergarten or something.
Yeah. I mean, that was back in the day when webcomics were like the new young thing, and syndicated and alt weekly artists were like, are you fucking telling me that I'm gonna have to like hustle and grind on Facebook and sell t-shirts and shit, and I can't just like make a comic and people can read it? And me and all my friends were like, Methuselah, that's exactly how it's going to go. And the fact is that now I'm their age, and I'm like, man, it sure is hard to get people to care about what I do. It sure does take constantly needling them until they can't stand it anymore in order to get them to play my beautiful creation. Perhaps I shouldn't be so fucking full of myself after all. I really, I have really learned to not expect anybody to know or care one bit about what I'm up to.
Yeah, you have to live like that, or else you're just going to be one of those stupid YouTuber douchebags who thinks they're some kind of celebrity.
Yes. Thinking you're a celebrity because you're well known on a corner of the internet is the worst outcome.
Oh yeah, but like even worse is like what you're famous for is like stupid YouTube reviews or something.
Right.
That you think that makes you a bigwig.
Right. I guarantee the thing you got famous for is not the only thing you have in this world to offer.
No. And that is pretty tough to figure out. It takes a lot of time and trial and error before you even realize that you're worth more than what the algorithm thinks you're worth.
Yeah. And that's, it's hard too because when you play in this world for enough years, you start to take pride in your ability to do that. If you got popular on the internet, you don't think of this as like being a slave to the platform, even if it's true. You think of it in terms of like I rose above and I had to work my ass off to do it.
Yeah.
But the fact is that
you have to work your ass off, not had to work your ass off.
Exactly. You don't get to like sit around and enjoy all that hustling you did in 2009 forever.
No. I mean, I guess I felt like that's not fair, but it's fair. If I get to make Papa's Catito, then I guess it was fair, because that is so easy for me to make, and I've just, been trying way too hard.
You're good at it. It's easy for you to make, and you're good at it.
Yeah.
So, what do you want a job to be? Because I feel like it's easy and I'm good at it is like best job ever.
Yeah.
And I'm crabby, but I have never disliked what I do. I have not disliked what I do in a very, very long time now.
Yeah.
So I really can't complain about the more humbling aspects of what it is I do, because at the end of the day, I am still trying to put my work out there, my cherished work, which is part of a process that I enjoy so much. I'm trying to put it out there so that I can hear beautiful compliments from the people who play it. I love the cruel game over screens in these games.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, this is just like Metroid.
Yeah, but like fun mechanic. Fun.
Funny as hell that you could just like mash through the game over screen.
Yeah.
Get right back to the beginning.
Yes.
The music restarting. Oh. But yeah, like I actually was like for a long time now, like for months now, I've been like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And the answer was a lot easier than I realized. It's like all I have to do is make a terrible cartoon that everyone loves.
Did you make Good by accident?
Well, I knew what was good and what wasn't good about it, so I'm not sure if it was by accident. I had a very good feeling that making this was going to help my channel a lot. Certain things happened in life where I was like told I need to make money. And I went home and I started that series. I was talking about it for a while, saying if my music video fails, which it did, then I'm going to make Skibbity Wisdom. And I didn't call it Skibbity Wisdom, but that's exactly what it is. It's just a really cheap series for YouTube, where there's like a cheapness to it, but there's also some of my like good ideas too.
Premium ideas.
Yeah,
exactly. Delivered cheap, fresh to your door every day.
It's exactly like Papa's Fritas. It's exactly like French fries.
Yeah, delicious little fast food treat.
Hey, Heidi.
Heidi. She's here.
Yeah, fast food treat. That's a line from it. You're quoting it. Well, yeah, I knew that this could help me on YouTube. I knew that my followers would react positively. But what I didn't expect was how much Meredith was going to like it.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the Gatitos because you know what I love about it? And this is actually kind of something that's awesome about syndicated daily comic strips is that, like, I see what you're up to in your week and then I see it turn into something.
Yeah.
Like the unpretentious dailiness
yes.
of an everyday sketch or strip or whatever it is means that you actually explore your life through it.
Yes, you get to have a life.
Yeah.
I've been growing more and more concerned because I've been spending all my time working. I've been growing more and more concerned that my videos are going to suffer because I'm not having enough of a life.
You're not having a real life kind of life?
No, not quite.
Yeah, I do think it's important to live. I complain all the time about how few hours I have to work, but honestly, like the hours I have to just like take my son to the park and like watch him play and talk to like the other parents and like practice doing my handstands and like just like watch the sun go down while the children are playing.
Yeah.
I feel like in a sense that is work because it is what I need. Like it's the input I need to then reflect on life and write about it.
Yeah.
That's important. And you know, I've complained for years that like people make comics and their only input is comics, and people make games and all they do is play games.
Yeah, that's
and
a problem.
they don't have the sauce because all day long they're just eating what they're making.
Yes, which is bad.
Which is shit.
Which is shit.
They're making shit and they're eating a diet of shit.
But yeah, like I can't even tell you how many times I've seen like a cartoon where there's like a chipper girl, and it's like these people must be a big fan of the other cartoon with the chipper girl.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
I mean, there's like so many of them.
I just remember I remember a tweet from years ago that was like the person speaking is like person speaking who's only ever seen Boss Baby, and they say this movie really has Boss Baby vibes.
Ugh.
If all you do is watch Boss Baby, you're not gonna make a movie that is like it's not gonna be as good as Boss Baby, first of all.
Well, no, because the people who made Boss Baby clearly have a life. They made something about a baby, meaning that they have a baby.
They've at least met a baby.
They've had or met a baby.
I must say, I've met quite a few people who make games who don't seem like they've ever seen a baby before.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna venture a guess that that's a problem. That really inhibits the kind of the depth of stories you can tell, because there's an entire class of people, you know, just the one that I've noticed that you're like denying yourself the pleasure of meeting. And then, you know, it's not just babies. It's all kinds of people that you don't have in your life. All kinds of people who aren't just like your peers who are making the same shit you are.
I felt that way about Pixar over time, that like their portrayals of like in Inside Out, like the mom and dad and like the teenagers, that these all feel like kind of stereotypical at this point.
Yeah, they all feel like they're based on like your brother's family who you see once a year at the holidays. Like you collect all the information you have at Christmas.
Yeah.
And then you go back to LA and don't see a single person outside of your office for the next year.
Oh my God. Yeah, like those people have their lives are work. They're
well, not anymore. Now they're all out of a job.
Yeah, now they can't get a job.
Yeah.
But when they had a job, it was just constant work, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like they get you in and out of that town. They don't let you stay if you're not working.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. If you're not working, you're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get you in and out of that town.
Yeah, in and out, like the burger place.
Yep. They get you in and out animal style. That's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not here anymore. You're on the secret menu.
Blaisdell says, I feel like there's a lot of writers that don't look at their life for inspiration because they feel like their life is too boring to be inspired by. Well, if they think their life is boring, I mean, maybe it is. If all they do is work, it's boring. But if they do anything other than work, I would wager that there is something very interesting about their life that maybe they're just not recognizing. And that's
Yeah.
a problem if you're a writer. That's a real big problem.
Well, I've come to decide that even if you don't have a life, you've got a life.
Yeah.
I've made these cartoons about my pets. That's not a great life, but I love my pets. I love dogs and cats and birds and stuff.
Right,
And
you have-
I have a million jokes about them.
Yeah, if you have love in your life, that's something worth writing about.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like even the guy who made Polstay had something to say, you know?
Yes, he was a hikikomori,
Yeah.
which those people don't have lives.
They don't have lives.
They don't live.
And yet he still had an entire game in him.
Because he looked inside and he saw that all of his fears are very interesting and hilarious. And he made a game that was very interesting and hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You don't need to even have a life.
No, don't think that you need to be like a you know, like you don't have to be cool to write stories.
Yes, that's a misconception.
No.
But yeah, like as you live and breathe, stories are unfolding. And if you don't recognize that, it doesn't matter how interesting your life is. You will never be able to be a writer. So I think the problem with those writers you're talking about is not that their lives are too boring. It's that they're not writers.
Yeah, or you know, a lot of people have little confidence in their own ideas, which is evidenced by like all the IP shit we have nowadays. People only want to look at what's already been proven to work. And they're like, no, I don't want you to know my idea. That's stupid.
It's stupid because it doesn't have a pre-existing audience.
Yeah,
Well, that doesn't make much
sad.
sense.
No, especially when you need to put your ideas into it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, if your idea is I'm horny, that's enough.
That's something. Yeah.
That's an idea.
Yeah, like you've seen so much like internet porn and, you know, other weird shit like porn where that person was just like so passionate for reasons unknown.
Yeah.
It's like in a way that the original author was passionate. It was like, remember that webcomic a long time ago that was like a realistic Chip and Dale thing? It was like a
Yes.
of Mice and Mayhem.
Of Mice and Mayhem, I think about it all the time. Yes, the central crux of that was I'm horny.
I'm horny and I'm mad that no one else is doing this.
Yeah, right, exactly. I have a story to tell. It involves the character Foxglove and Chip and Gadget having a whirlwind romance. And for some reason, Chip doesn't often wear a shirt. Here it is. I drew 500 pages of it for you. And you know what? People cared.
Yes.
Mutant Astronaut just got to the chat and they're saying that they got hit by a car today. Oh my god. Are you okay? Are you injured?
Oh man.
Have you called the police yet?
I'm glad that you came to us.
Yeah, once again.
We'll help.
Once again, somebody just like dripping blood, dragging themselves across the ground to get onto Twitch to talk to us. Please tell me that you've received medical attention.
I mean, I'm glad that you've chosen your last moments on Earth to watch Thingus.
Welcome to Thingus. I hope you're okay. But yes, please seek out medical attention if you need it. We'll be here. We'll be here laughing it up. Okay. All right. I got the story now. Hit in a grocery store parking lot while pushing a shopping cart. There was a cop there, and urgent care and an x-ray happens tomorrow. Well, thank goodness you're okay. I always think someone in a parking lot is going to end my life. I get that feeling almost every time.
Yeah.
That I'm in the parking lot and this person is on their phone.
No.
And like, I really wish like there's no retaliation against somebody being on their phone. I just wish I could give them a little shock, you know? Like, just be like, get out of here! I just want to fuck them up for like half a second.
No, you can't even get a reaction out of them like, oh shit.
No!
They're just like, when they see you.
Well, I'm just screaming. Like they just see the window with me screaming silently in it.
Yes.
I'm just like, get off your phone! Yeah, and they don't even notice me half the time. I just scream, get off your phone to nothing.
You could be streaming to 6,000 viewers and they'd still not hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I could be doing it on the air. Yeah, it's not urgent care when you're going tomorrow. It's just care.
Yeah, it's like, get off your phone. My mic muted like that.
The witness said that the person wasn't looking at the lot at all. Yeah, of course not.
No.
Oh God. Just like that's what I think about all the time. I just think about walking through a parking lot and like not only would the person hit me, but they would roll over me after hitting me because they still wouldn't notice they hit me, right? I would go down, slam into their car, I would go down, I'd be slapping their car from the ground as they slowly roll over me.
Well, it's clear that you need to put this in game form or maybe make a comic that's like 100 panels long where it's just like one frame passes after every panel.
Right. And you just see the person still looking at their phone being like, what?
Yeah. It's like you have like a column of you slapping the car and a column of their face unchanging, the same drawing drawn over and over and over again. And then the very last panel, they look up from their phone like, huh? And then, no. The second to last panel, they look up, and then the very last panel is the same. They look down again.
And you're just splintered bones. There's just nothing left of your skin. You've just been mutilated.
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry that you went through this. She didn't seem too phased that she hit you. Cool.
I don't seem too phased learning that.
No, that doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, I remember one time I was living in Portland and I was driving through a parking lot and this woman was backing up and I couldn't get out of the way, so I just started honking while she was backing up and she just kept going and then she hit me.
Oh my God.
And then we both got out of our cars and I was just like quiet and she's just like standing there fuming and she's like, why did you hit me?
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, lady, I didn't hit you. You hit me. And she stands there still puzzling over what I just said for like 30 seconds. And she's like, what do you want?
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, I don't know. What do you have? And she's like, I have $100. And I'm like, sure. And then I never got the car fixed. It was just like a little dent. So I just got $100.
Oh, jeez.
But like, I mean, you know, it could just be like the shock of the moment. She thought I hit her car. But I feel like no matter what happens, people like, it's not even like a depth perception or a spatial awareness thing. They just like people just walk through the world not knowing anything that's going on.
Oh, yeah.
They just operate heavy machinery, not knowing anything.
The world ends at the tip of their nose.
That sounds like something our dad would say.
Yes, he did say that.
All right, we got 15 more minutes of play. This is awesome, by the way. Is this just like, is it like a bag on his head?
I have no idea.
I love this sprite. I love that little leap jump.
The controls are ridiculous on this. It's like anything on the directional pad will make you go left, and any button will make you go right.
Oh my God.
And just pressing them at the same time lets you jump. I don't know if you noticed, but I totally skipped that last game because it was incomprehensible.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Hilarious, but I couldn't figure it out, so I gave up really quickly.
Yeah, no, I kind of love how many of these games are incomprehensible.
Yeah, that's great. Like I've talked a lot about how I'm noticing how funny you can make a game, and I really have to make a game because of how many opportunities you have to make the player laugh.
I think you could really make people go crazy with laughter.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some games that are just hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, just like the potential to make something move in a crazy way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like when we were playing Wario, there was like this one mini game that kept coming up, and I couldn't stop laughing at it. It's like a bootleg looking Mario and Bowser that look like they're from like an old live action like Godzilla movie or something.
Yeah.
And it's just like Mario and Bowser, but they're the wrong colors. This shit is so funny.
Yeah, and I mean, like the kind of like the static nature of sprites can lead to a lot of hilarious things too. Like all kinds of funny accidents, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like something is just stupid looking because it's small.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's so funny. Like, and you know, sadly, we have to think to do that now because we don't get it by accident anymore.
Right. You don't get Crundus by accident anymore.
Like now the sprite for Cloud looks exactly like the 3D rendered movie version of him.
Right.
There's no different variations on how a character is presented.
Right.
But like in like the little Nemo game, you get on something's back and your sprite gets smaller.
Your sprite gets smaller and it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's like a little bit awkward. This is what this game is reminding me of right now. Oh yeah, no,
this is beautifully awkward. It's like a gorgeous game, but it's also like it's like deliberately being frustrating.
Yes.
Is there any way to go through those narrow little pieces there?
I don't know.
I also love this like stonery little song you get to hear, like this dreamy little melody.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh fuck. There's a game by the WarioWare people called Rhythm Heaven. Have you ever seen that?
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
Oh, I love that so much. It's so fun. It's also a really funny game with just like a lot of like silly little things going on.
We can't play rhythm games on the stream though.
Oh yeah.
Because of the delay.
Yeah, that's true. We would lose all of them.
Yeah.
But like that's the hardest. Yeah, since we're not gonna show it, that's like the hardest I've ever laughed at a game, or maybe at anything. This one mini game where like you control a guy with a fork and someone flicks a pea at you, and like the pea is like 1,000 miles away and it goes really fast at you, and you have to use the fork to pick up the pea. And like if you pick up the pea perfectly, you just pick it up and eat the pea. But if you pick it up very slightly too late, the guy eating it will cough while eating it. And I laughed so hard that I thought I was gonna die, because it's like oh my god, I can't stop. I'm going to die. I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is actually really relaxing.
The way things move is just like the potential for things to be funny there.
Yeah.
And then for you to kind of be in control of it.
Yeah. Like there's a game with like a cute monkey that plays a tambourine, and if you play the tambourine badly, he makes a face at you like
He gets
yeah, he like cringes. It's so unexpected. You don't think that's gonna happen at all.
Right.
It's like the monkey is like, yeah, let's play the tambourine. You can do it. And like, you don't think he's gonna judge you for playing it badly. Oh yeah, and there's also another monkey game, or something where you have to like sing with other monkeys, and if you sing badly, they get mad. they like a big anime vein appears above their head.
Yeah, no, it's like video games are a place where you can actually be like really cartoony in unexpected ways.
Yeah.
Whereas like everything in animation in that realm has like more or less been discovered. But like in games, things move so unexpectedly and the player is so open to things moving in different ways.
Yeah.
That you can really play around with that. With his lips.
You
nice.
can really subvert expectations.
That's right.
Oh,
Please be reborn here. Yes. Great music. That jump is so fucking funny.
How do I get up here? Is
Can
this
you
a
jump on the
bouncy?
mushroom or?
Oh no! You could do a slide. But yeah, anything else we wanted to talk about?
I didn't make a list of topics tonight. I came a bit unprepared to the stream.
Let's see if I wrote anything down that I wanted to talk about. Oh, okay. So I was watching a streamer, Mitch Flower Power. He was doing some Mario. Land 2, and I caught the very end of it, and I was like, yeah, Mario Land, you beat it. But like suddenly he was like, yes, I did it. Like something really great had happened, and he revealed to me, because I just tuned in, that he was playing 7 Mario games in a row.
Oh my
and
God.
It was like everybody was freaking out in the chat. But what happened after that was what really was amazing. It was like he got a guy gave him like a bunch of gift subs, and it was like, thank you, very low sodium. It was like
Very low
sodium. That sounds familiar.
Yes, it does.
It's like, could it be the same very low sodium from all those years ago? That doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
What matters is that it unearthed the Thingus.
It unearthed very low sodium. Okay, let me try and remember
let me give Meredith a minute to think of what that could be.
Of what very low
I didn't know. I had to look it up, but it was like, that's what that is.
Okay. So, all right, can I get answers to my hints?
Yeah.
Was it a flash animation?
Yes.
Okay. Was it like How the World Ends guy?
I don't think so.
No. It was a song?
Yes.
It's a song. It's like kind of in the same time period as like Potter Puppet Pals.
Yeah, well, yeah, about like around 2000.
Very low sodium. It's a song.
It was a song. Should I give you any hints?
Yeah, give me another hint.
It was a song that he didn't make.
He didn't make it, but he
did something to it.
Did he make Elvis Lives in Flash?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I only know one.
Okay. All right. What is it?
Yata.
Yata, right.
We are the wand of dawn.
Oh my my god.
Yeah, it's like a flash cartoon of a like a Japanese novelty song.
Yes.
Of guys who wore leaves over their dicks or something.
Yes, it was like an SNL sketch or some kind of like equivalent of that. And then they deliberately misheard every lyric and assigned like an image to it instead.
Yeah.
There were
Easy Rider salad, the mall.
The mall.
Who dog hide.
Who dog hide.
And it shows a blurry penis.
Yeah, it's like whose.
It's like, who hid this?
All right, so you think, all right, it doesn't matter. But did Very Low Sodium get onto this stream and give a bunch of gift subs with his fortune?
I don't know if there's another Very Low Sodium. I just assume it's the same dude. He's just another guy on the internet like you or me, and he's just still alive like Noah.
Yeah,
who takes a picture of himself every day.
He's just still alive.
He's just still alive.
All right, Thingus Hero. Very Low Sodium.
Thank you, Very Low Sodium, for that very strange but very funny video from way too long ago.
Thank you for Easy Rider Salad the Mall, which I think about all the time.
Well, because after All Your Baser Belonged to Us, we were scrambling to find another one.
You're right.
We had Hatton Ardeen,
which is I recently rewatched, not very rewatchable.
No, it was funny once, but it's like, you can't get a whole lot out of Hat Baby. It's like so we had Yatta, we had Elvis Lives in Flash. Thank you for remembering that one.
Yeah, it's like a little less conversation, but it's like the 2XL or what was it called? Whatever that DJ is called, the remix of Little Less Conversation.
Yeah.
And that had like a bunch of like funny meme gifs that it played on repeat.
Yeah.
Like Homer walking around in a sombrero. Yes, and then All Your Base was like the I'm trying to think now because I feel like before Potter Puppet Pals there were a couple of animutations from Neil.
Right. Yeah. So Neil would make stuff like that for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what one of them was.
I just remember there was like Colin Mockery on like a turntable.
Yes.
Yeah, which one was that?
Colin Mockery was like used in a lot of videos, I think. Like he was kind of like there are equivalents of him today. Like just a very memeable actor / comedian.
Yeah. Yeah, he's funny, and just the image of him is funny too.
Exactly, just the image of him is funny. In his Whose Line Is It Anywhere Hawaiian shirt.
But like, what the hell was that animation again? I feel like I remember it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Animutations was the name of the Neil Cicerega flash animations that he would do.
Yeah. There was a lot of those. Like, I'm still finding them now. Like, I see ones that I didn't know about. Like, fuck, piss, shit, fuck, piss, shit. Do you remember that one?
Maybe.
Because I didn't. I saw that recently.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember that. I
remember Miko Nurse. Miko Nurse?
Oh, yeah, Nurse? Vaguely. I remember Boot Cat. You remember, like, it was like, boot, cat. And it was like a picture of a boot and a cat. And then there was a Neil video I really liked that might have been a little later of like Rugrats clips and stuff.
Yes, that was already in like the YouTube era.
Yeah, exactly. That was a bit later after these stopped being hosted on Newgrounds. All right. It is almost time to go, but if I can think of a single one of the videos that I'm trying to think of, I'll be satisfied for the night.
Yeah, let me just see if I have one more thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll save these for later.
Yeah, we're just about at the end of the night here. But I definitely recommend this fun little pack of games we got today.
Yeah, these are hilarious. They have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, exactly. And there is like, you know, there's obviously like a real reverence to a time period, but also like, you know, a lot of like game design nerdity here. And,
oh my god, yeah. Like the way that they just make fun of a game being overly complicated and like satirize that.
Yes, and like the game being unfair.
Yeah, and like or just like awkward in some way. Like,
Yeah.
look how slow I am. They did that on purpose. I love that because like if this was a really old game from 1986, you'd probably not want to play it even more. But now I want to play it a little bit more because it's like all intentional. It's all made with that perspective.
Exactly. There's wisdom behind this.
Yeah.
Knowing what makes a game bad and doing it.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? This is just like, yeah, like all of these are just like something. Like, this is just like Castle Lolo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, there a lot of them are definitely like a throwback to something else. But like, they really do bring something like so funny to whatever genre they're playing in.
Like, look how many menu items there are. Just that is hilarious. Right. Save, undo, P2. What? Yeah, what?
No indication what any of this might mean.
I've seen plenty of retro games like that even went like here trying to make it frustrating like an old game, but I've never seen a retro game that actually had a fake date on it like this.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, that is pretty funny.
They're going for that specific a year is really impressive.
Yes.
I don't even feel bad to give up on these games because there's so many.
No. Hey, Mike, I had a call Mike question for you tonight, even though we have not set up a way to call you yet. Can you remind me what the movies in the Dark Universe were before that whole project got scrapped?
It was all just going to be like remakes of old Universal monster movies. So, Mummy was
The Mummy.
Tom Cruise, but he wasn't. He just got mummy powers at the end of it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
The Mummy was played by Sophia Boutella. And then it was going to be Johnny Depp was going to be the Invisible Man.
Johnny Depp is the Invisible Man.
And
Oh, this is cute.
Somebody was going to be the wolf.
Country for Old Men.
Oh, wait, who?
The guy from No Country for Old Men.
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones. The guy who plays the killer was going to be the Wolf Man.
Yeah.
He fell off, huh?
He's actually playing, there's a Menendez Brothers series, and he plays the father of the Menendez Brothers, who's like abusive and he gets killed.
He's going to be in Menendez Brothers. Okay, so
Javier Bardem.
yeah, no. What's his name?
Javier Bardem.
Javier
Bardem.
Yes. All right.
Tom Cruise. Angelina Jolie was going to be the bride of Frankenstein.
Angelina Jolie is the bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah. Anyways,
I see.
None of them got made. No. Welcome to the Dark Universe. Experience the Dark Universe.
There was like a movie called Dracula Unbound that was kind of, they were going to try to like shoehorn that one in that had already been made.
Dracula Unbound. So next week, I think we really need to work out the Call Mike feature of this show because Joe and I have started to feel like Mike's knowledge would be very useful for us when we're trying to make a mockery of something that we just don't have enough information for.
Yeah.
So look for that feature coming soon to Thingus. I'm sorry we don't have time to talk about who these celebrities are married to. Is Javier Bardem married to Penelope Cruz? In real life?
I mean,
Mike doesn't have that
in
answer.
in that Chris Rock clip where he gets slapped, he just says Javier Bardem and his wife. He doesn't say what her name is.
Yeah, so that sounds like it's not Penelope Cruz. Unless he's being really disrespectful to her for some reason.
Maybe he decided to keep somebody's wife's name out of his mouth.
Right. He kept her name out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna call it a night.
Penelope Cruz.
Penelope
Okay,
Cruz.
so we're gonna ask Mike and Chris.
Yeah. Next week we'll ask Mike and potentially yes, our dear friends who are coming over to have fun and not be on the show. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.